This call is being recorded.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to come in on the call. I know that your time is valuable and there's a lot of other things that you could be doing, and I appreciate you investing in yourself, and I am willing to invest in you as long as you're willing to invest in yourself, and that's exactly what this is. That's what these calls are going to be. We're going to do them every week at 9 o'clock. This is an investment in yourself, in your future, and I'm here to serve you. My name is Mark, for those of you that don't know me, and I love to start my calls always with a quote, a success quote. The quote I'm going to start it with today is, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. And that's a quote from Gandhi. So I'm going to start off, for those of you on the call that don't know who I am, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Mark. I live here in Atlanta, Georgia, for those of you that aren't here in Atlanta. I own a couple businesses. I own a printing company, and I also own a real estate business. I own quite a few houses here in Atlanta. And, you know, it hasn't always been easy for me. And one of the things that I've learned is, you know, if you want to be successful, you just need to go ahead and follow and do what successful people do. So over the last 2 years, I've gone in, and probably even from before that, but over the last 2 years, I invested probably about 5 or 6 hours a day studying the most successful people. And what I've come to realize that, you know, a lot of us, we've been told that success is only for certain people, or only certain people can become successful, or there's these secrets. And what I've come to realize is that there isn't any secrets. You know, it's just figuring out what these people that have become successful have done, and then go ahead and modeling them, doing what it is that they've done. So today, you know, although today is Christopher Columbus Day, I'm just going to let you guys know, if you didn't know, Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. America was already here. Christopher Columbus just uncovered America to the rest of the world that didn't know about it. So, and I say that just to tell you that we don't have to go in and discover the wheel. We don't have to go in and create the wheel. All we have to do is just uncover what's already out there, because success leaves clues. And, you know, one of the things I always say, and I just kind of said it, is that if you want to be successful, all you have to do is just do what successful people do. So the way that I want to go ahead and start off is I want to go ahead and share with you 13 habits of the super rich. These are 13 things that the super rich do pretty much every day. The first one is live within your means. Godly, I can't even stress how important that is. Wealthy people save 20% of their income, while most of those that are struggling financially almost always spend more than they earn. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to get ahead in life, you have to learn to become a saver, and you have to learn how to budget your money. It doesn't matter how much money you're making, because if you can't handle a little bit of money, you'll never, ever be able to handle a lot of money. So that is so important. You've got to learn to save, and you've got to learn to budget. The second habit of the super rich is that they never gamble. 77% of poor people who struggle financially play the lottery. The wealthy never rely on random luck. They always create their own luck. And that's just amazing to me, that if you go down to the lottery places, especially when there's such a huge jackpot, you'll always see a bunch of poor people spending their last money on playing the lottery. And what you realize is that the rich never, ever play the lottery. They never play the lottery, or they very rarely play the lottery. You know, they create their own luck. The third success habit of the rich is that they read every day. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge advocate of reading. If you come to my house, I probably have over 1,000 books here, and probably another 1,000 ebooks and audiobooks. Reading information every day about your business or your career will make you more valuable to your customers, your clients, your colleagues, or your boss. 88% of the wealthy read every day for 30 minutes or more. That's it, 30 minutes or more. You just added 30 minutes or more to your schedule every day by reading. And if you don't have the time to read, go ahead and start buying audiobooks. You can subscribe to Audible.com. I think it's like $12 or $15 every single month, and you can pick out one free audio. I mean, not one free, but you can pick out one audiobook every single month. And I guarantee you that if you read one book a month, you're 12 books ahead of anybody else that you know, because most people don't read at all. And if you want to become more valuable, you want to become successful, you have to be able to read and always be willing to increase your skills, and that's what reading does. Only 2% of those that struggle financially engage in daily self-improvement. That's amazing. So 98% of the people that are struggling financially don't do any kind of self-improvement or don't do any type of reading. Like I said, the easiest way, if you don't have the time to read, go on Audible, go on YouTube. There's pretty much every kind of self-improvement book that you're looking to find, you'll be able to find it on YouTube. There's a version of it. I go on YouTube and I download those books all the time for the ones that I don't have, and I listen to them all day, every day. The fourth success habit is that 66% of wealthy people watch less than an hour of TV a day, and 63% of them spend less than an hour a day on the internet unless it's job-related. Versus 77% of those struggling financially spend an hour a day watching TV, and 74% of those struggling financially spend over an hour a day on the internet. I know that one is really going to touch a lot of people's nerves, but I can tell you right now, TV is cool, it's for entertainment, but you got to be trying to skill yourself. If you're not constantly trying to improve yourself and spend all your time in front of the TV, you're not going to be able to get anywhere in life. The fifth success habit is go above and beyond in your work and your business. Most unsuccessful people always say this is not in their job description, or they're never given. And when they do this, they're never ever given any more responsibility. If you're never given any more responsibility, then you can never ever expect to get a raise or to get promoted. And it's just so amazing to me that I know people that have this attitude and they just try to go into work and do the least amount of work that they can possibly do, and then they get upset at the end of the year when their bosses never give them a raise or they never get a promotion or anything like that. What we have to realize is that we are all entrepreneurs. And as an entrepreneur, I think the definition of an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur is a person that solves problems for people at a profit or for pay. So an entrepreneur isn't necessarily just a business owner. Entrepreneur is someone that solves problems for people. And if you want to become valuable to your boss, if you have a job, or become valuable, have your business being valuable, you have to be able to solve problems for people. The wealthy make themselves invaluable to their employers, or their customers. And if you want to get ahead, whether it be in your career, whether it be in your business or in anything that you do, you have to make yourself invaluable. Right now there's so much competition out there for jobs. If you have a business, there's so much competition within your business. And if you don't make your business or yourself invaluable, trust me, people are going to anybody can go on the internet and find someone else that does exactly what you do, and probably find someone that does exactly what you do for a little bit cheaper. So you have to make yourself invaluable. The number 6 success habit is that the wealthy talk less and listen more. And the study that I read says that we should be listening, the ratio between listening and talking should be 5-to-1. And I think that you can learn and educate yourself only by listening to what other people have to say. But you have to be making sure that you listen to the right people. And the thing about this is that if we knew everything, there's so many of us that think that we know everything. And trust me, I've been like this myself for so many years, and this is one of the habits that I've had to change within myself. If we knew it all, we would all, anyone that knows me or that's around me always will hear me say, the proof is in the pudding. And if we had it figured out, we would have all the pudding. And if you don't have the pudding, then you don't have it figured out. All we have to do is look in that bank account. What does that bank account look like? If that bank account isn't looking right, that means we don't have the pudding. That means we need to probably be doing a lot more listening and a lot less talking. The 7th successful habit is successful people avoid toxic people. Oh, my God, don't even get me started on this subject right here. We are only as successful as the people we spend our time with. 86% of the wealthy people associate with other successful people, and 96% of those struggling financially stick together with others struggling. You know, another quote that anyone that's around me will always hear me say is that if you hang around 5 broke people, guess who's going to be the 6th? That's right, you are. If you hang around 5 rich people, guess who's going to be the 6th? That's right, you are. So I'm not saying that we have to cut off all of our friends and all of our family members, but I can tell you, if you want to be successful, if you want to be wealthy, you need to start finding some wealthy friends to be around, because trust me, although it's easier, you know, environment is stronger than willpower. And if you're in an environment where everyone is unsuccessful, everyone is poor, is struggling, trust me, even if you have all the intentions in the world to become successful and to stay successful, it probably won't happen. It's easier for them to drag you into their world than for you to drag them into your world. So you know what? Save yourself and start hanging around people that are a little bit more successful than you. The 8th successful habit is that successful people have eliminated bad luck from their vocabulary. You know, we create our luck by our habits. If we have poverty habits, we will continue to create bad luck. Poverty habits repeated over and over again are like snowflakes on a mountainside. In time, they build up and they end up causing an avalanche. We are our habits. We are our habits. You know, and if we don't have the life that we would like to be living, if we're not living the life that we would like to be living, 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, actually 100 times out of 100, it's because of the habits that we have. Number 9 is getting rid of limiting beliefs. 4 out of 5 wealthy people attribute their success in life to their beliefs. You know, one of the things, as I've studied people, and even I have to check this in for myself, is that a lot of time most people that don't accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish, it's only because they don't believe they can. They have either low self-esteem, low self-belief. That's all it is. And I'm going to tell you, the easiest cure for that is to go out there and find people. Start studying some of these successful people. Find people in your field. And I can guarantee you that anyone that you've seen that's successful, 9 out of 10 of them started off in a position just like where you're at, or probably even a little bit lower than that. You know, I thought that all these people, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all these people were just super smart, and then they all started out super rich. And as I started studying these people, I realized that a lot of them came from very humble beginnings, just like myself, and probably even worse than myself, to be honest with you. You know, and as I started studying more and more and more and more of these people, I started to realize that, you know what, these guys are no better than me. And trust me, these guys are no better than anybody that's on this call. The only thing that they had was belief in themselves and persistency and consistency. Because when you really and truly believe in yourself, then now you're going to be willing to work hard. You're going to be able to cut the TV out. You're going to be able to acquire a lot of these success habits, you know. And the reason why a lot of us don't is because really and truly we don't believe in ourselves. And like I said, the easiest way, you know, I have this cycle of success, and the first step in it is awareness. And we have to be aware of other people that come from our same background or look just like us or had the same sort of struggles that we had, that became successful, and start studying it. Start studying and seeing what they did. All right? So number 10 is get a mentor. Among the wealthy, 93% of those who had a mentor attributed their success to that person. And, you know, like I said, I've spent the last 2 or 3 years intensely studying the rich and the successful, and I'm telling you, every single one of them had a mentor that was successful. That's the easiest way to get ahead. You know, I was talking with a friend today, and she was telling me about her business and that she's struggling trying to figure out how to get her business going. And I told her, look, all right, I'm gonna tell you the key right now. You know, if you have a business and you can't figure it out, you know, you're going on Google or going on the internet trying to figure out how to get your business going, and you can't find anything, the easiest way, this is it. And I said, you're probably not going to like what I have to say, but I can promise you this way is going to work. The easiest way, find someone that's successful and figure out how you can be of service to them. Don't go in there asking them, hey, can you tell me all your secrets of how you became successful? Nobody's going to give you that information. Or 9 out of 10 people probably won't. But if you can figure out a way that you can be of service to them, because everybody has some sort of need. If you can figure out a way that you can be of service to them, trust me, you're going to be able to learn what you want to learn. And I'm not talking about going in there and pretending you want to be an employee and trying to learn all their secrets and writing them down and then go ahead and leaving them. Let them know your intentions. Let them know that one day you would like to have your own, whatever type of business it is, fitness business, catering business, car dealership, or whatever, and let them know, hey, you know what? I'm going to come and work for you for free just because I want to learn the business. Don't charge them. So many of us spend so much money going to school, paying for school to learn stuff that we're never, ever going to use in the real world anyway. Why not get that real world experience and go work for someone? You don't have to pay for that. All you got to do is pay with your time. You don't have to pay physical money with that. And you're going to learn everything that you need to learn. And I guarantee you that if you come to somebody like that, they're going to take you in. And they're going to show you everything that you need to know. They might not show you right away, but that's the best way to learn anything. Right there, because I can tell you right now, a book isn't going to teach you how to run a business. And you can sit there and try to figure it out for yourself, but you're going to bang your head against the wall a million times. You know, you're going to bang your head against the wall a million times. So if you want to be successful, find somebody that's already successful in what you're trying to do and go ahead and get with them. You know, and figure out how you could be of service to them. Figure out, don't think about your needs. Think about their needs. How can you help them? Whether it be working for free, doing whatever they need you to do. Trust me. You know, even at the level that I'm at, if I wanted to get into, if I wanted to get deeper into real estate, I will go and get coffee for somebody that's on another level than me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I know just by me being around them, I'm going to learn so much. I can't even tell you how important. I can't even tell you how important having a mentor is. You know, I can tell you that, you know, I got a mentor, and my mentor is one of my mentors is the head of the entrepreneurship program at Kennesaw State and University of Georgia. And just by me meeting with him every week for the last year, that has transformed me from someone that could barely go on stage and speak to speaking in front of hundreds of people. I mean, I can't even stress to you how important having a mentor is. All right, just for the sake of time, I have to keep it moving because I'm only going to keep you on the call for 10 more minutes. Number 11 is avoid procrastination. Now, I know all of us struggle with this. I know that this is probably one of my biggest downfalls. But here's 4 tips to help you to get rid of that procrastination bug. Number 1 is create a daily to-do list. Number 2 is have a daily 5 list. And basically what your daily 5 list is the 5 most important things. If once the day ends, what are the 5 things that you really need to make sure that you get done in order to get to the next level? That's not going to the grocery store. That has nothing to do with errands. What are the 5 things that you need to do that's going to help you towards your goal? That's what this daily 5 list is. Number 3 is set deadlines. You got to set deadlines. If you don't set any deadlines, then it's just the stuff just lingers out there. And number 4, and probably even the most important, is have accountability partners. If you don't have an accountability partner, a success partner, I highly suggest that you get one. And if you don't know anyone, message me, call me. I'll either put you with someone, or if I possibly can, I'll be your accountability partner. But that's how you're going to get ahead in life. You need someone that's going to keep you in check. But I'm going to tell you this. If you have me as your accountability partner, make sure that you can handle that because I'm going to be on your butt. You know, but you definitely want to have accountability partners. Number 12, never give up. Like I said earlier, man, 2 of the most important keys to success that I've encountered from studying all these wealthy and successful people is 1, consistency. Number 2 is persistence. They never ever give up. Rome wasn't built in a day. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, it's not going to happen in a day. But if you stay consistent and persistent towards it, trust me, it will happen. And if that opportunity isn't meant for you to happen, you're going to learn enough so that next opportunity that you come across, trust me, is going to happen. And then the last one is set goals, not wishes. You can't control the outcome of a wish, but you can control the outcome of a goal. Every year, 70% of the wealthy pursue at least one major goal, And 3% of those who struggle set goals. So 97% of the people that struggle don't even set goals. I mean, that's amazing. 97% of people that struggle never set goals. You know, I know that, I want to say earlier this year, maybe last year, I talked to my mom, and she was like, she's never ever really set goals before in her life. This is the first year. She's 60-something years old. This is the first year that she set goals. And actually, 3 or 4 years ago, it's probably the first year that I set goals. It's amazing. It's amazing what goals can do. I mean, anyone that has been in my house or been in my office will see vision boards all over the place with goals. I have vision boards in my phone, and it's amazing what you can make happen just by having these goals and looking at these goals every day. So with that being said, I'm going to finish off with a technique that I just recently learned. It's called power goal setting, and this is an easy way for anyone that has 3 to 5 year goals. First of all, if you don't have goals, you need to go ahead and just take a little time, take the next day or two, and sit down and try to figure out some of the things that you would like to accomplish, whether it's to be successful in a business, whether it's to buy a new house, to buy a new car, whatever it is. You know, be successful in your career. It doesn't matter. Finish school, whatever it is, right? Go ahead and start setting some goals. You know, I have a list right now of 20 goals that I created, that I look over that list every single day. I keep that list fresh in my mind. I go over it every single day. It's supposed to be 101, but my list is going to about 120 things that I want to accomplish before I die. I mean, some people will call it a bucket list. It's my 120-something goals list. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you the easiest way that you're able to accomplish these goals. And this technique is so simple, but when you hear it, it's going to blow you away. First of all, go ahead and set your 3 to 5 year goal. Come up with your 3 to 5 year goal. And that goal is your fruit, right? So once you set that goal, that's on the tree, that's your fruit. Then now, go ahead and think about what it would be like a year from now on your way to your 3 to 5 year goal. So what is your 3 to 5 year goal? If you did everything right for the next year, what does your where are you at in 1 year towards your 3 to 5 year goal? That's the branches on the tree. So remember now, the fruit is your 3 to 5 year goal. The branches is your 1 year goal. All right? So now that you have your branch, now you know what it looks like a year from now. You're working your way backwards, right? So what is your 30-day goal? So in order for you to get to your 1 day goal, what do you need to have done in the next 30 days? That's the trunk of the tree. It's so much that we can learn from nature. That's the trunk of the tree. That's your 30-day goal. So what is your 30-day goal? So for you to hit that 1 year goal, where do you need to be in 30 days? All right? The next part of the tree is the roots. That's your 7-day action. So in order for you to hit your 30-day goal, what do you need to have done within the next 7 days? That's the roots. And the last part is, what can you do tomorrow to help you to get to your 7-day goal? That's the seed. All dreams start with a seed. So all we did is just work our dream backwards. There's so many people that they have no idea. They have these goals or dreams. For the few that do, they have these goals or dreams, but they have no way of knowing how they're going to get there. All we're doing is working our way backwards. And here are the stats for that. If you plant seeds, you're 20% towards hitting your 3 to 5 year goal. That's your 1 day action. If you go ahead and make up in your mind that, think about it, and this is our action plan for this week. Think about whatever your 3 to 5 year goal is, right? And think about and work it, and then work this out, and then go down and figure out, okay, what is your 1 day action? So what do you need to do tomorrow that's going to help you to get to your 3 to 5 year goal or plan? And if you do that step tomorrow, you're 20% likely to hit that goal. If you go ahead and do your 7-day action, so if you do whatever tomorrow and then do whatever you need to do to be able to hit your 7-day actions, you're 30% more likely to hit that goal. If you can get to 30 days, you're 50% more likely to hit that goal. And if you can get to the 1 year mark, If you do your 1-day action, plant the seeds, your 7-day action, that's the roots, the 30-day action, that's the trunk of the tree, and you do the 1 year, the branches, you're 99% likely to hit your 3 to 5 year goals. That's it. It's simple. And I want to go ahead and end the call with this quote right here. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. We got to get our habits right. That was by Aristotle. Now, for those of you that have friends that probably should have heard this call, the playback number is going to be 718-867-6700. Once again, it's going to be 718-867-6700. This message will be probably uploaded by tomorrow afternoon. So if you call right now, you're going to hear a message from last week that so this particular message will be up by tomorrow afternoon, and I also post it on Facebook. If you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, go ahead and friend me. If you have any questions, send me a message. You can give me a call at 678-333-8352 or 850-251-2336. I want to thank everybody for coming on this call. I promised I wouldn't keep you past 30 minutes, and we're at about 28, 29 minutes. Thank you once again, and I look forward to talking with you next week. Have a good night.